Hello, and what is going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 part number 28. On the last video from part number 27, by having an over hour long video to take on in 4 rounds in the Clubman Cup Plus edition. But it was a lot of tough race out there, viewers. But some of you guys did a lot of good chances to climb up onto the first position to be on the podium. But sometimes, whenever it comes in to have real cars to be well capable with some high performance adjusted engine sound, just like the Mazda RX-7 FD Spirit R with a Mazda 787B engine, might be quite packed up and go well adjusted to be on the #1 lead. But I did my best and finally made it on top in every 4 round. Is going to be doing some heated event to have a lot of good excellent real car will be well eligible to take on between the tuned version and also to have the real car version as well. So I guess this is going to be the perfect time to go right back over to be on the GT Cafe after taking 4 rounds. Is going to be a very tough, difficult race. So let's get ready to go in to be on the next menu book collection. Is the 26th for a collection is Ford. Just like the Ford Mustang, to have different versions in every year model by generation. So we got some good 3 cars will be listed to have some good selection, along with a Ford F-150 Raptor 2011 is now already acquired to be purchased from the brand Central, will be formerly to be having a no longer available to be taking part in the Colorado Springs race event. The Ford Focus RS is also one of the possible prize car from the European Championship at the end of race number 3. So that's how 2018 Ford Focus RS is going to be the first one for every GT players might be able to get it. But it's going to be quite very possible to have one of the 3 choices to be on the prize earnings at the end of the championship event. So the next track will be unlocked is Special Stage Route X, located in USA. So I'm about to be ready to go in and take on in 3 rounds for the pickup truck race event. For this menu, we'll be collecting cars produced by Ford. Boasting more than 120 years of history, Ford was the first company in the world to mass produce automobiles. These 3 cars are packed with the power you expect from an American car maker. Collect them, then come back here. Alright, now let's go to have one of the 2 American manufacturer brands will be on the roll. Sounds like my very good excellent event to take on 3 events in the pickup truck race is going to be perfect moment to be on the art road, and the tarmac road surface is going to be very good to be in America. But I'm so very excited, you guys. Pickup truck is a perfect excellent race for this part of the video segment. Let's go to the world circuits to be highlighted onto the compass. For those who have ever loved pickup trucks in America, so it's going to be a lot of good awesome fun time out there to have 3 events to be highlighted to be located. Now I'll make sure I'll have to take a good look by the preview before choosing the first event. But correctly, first up, Willow Springs International Raceway to be on the Big Willow to have car number 1 to get the 2018 Ford Focus RS in 3rd place or higher. But it's going to be a lot of fun out there to have 2 manufacturer brands in the same kind of a pickup truck type. Is going to be quite put up to be on the real car regulation. Compete for the converted title of fastest truck in this Bahrain pickup truck race. So it might be possible to have to do for the recommend pickup truck will be go with the Tundra TRD Pro 2019 will be purchased from the brand Central if you have enough currency credits to get one, or if anything possible without participate at the Colorado Springs race to be using with a Ford F-150 Raptor. But I'll make sure gonna have to go in to do some settings to be quick organized to be on the competition. We'll be doing a new sheet. Setting sheet number 6 will be going in. Time to build up and prep myself to go for having race number 1. Now, for suggested performance point, might be suggested to be at 420 will be required to participate. But clearly for some good weight reduction is going to be quite good to go, along with some engine tuning is going to be quite put up to have some recommend parts to be well used. But good thing I just barely used this kind of a pickup truck ever since from the Nations Cup from Test Season 2. But that's right, viewers. I could probably have to take on with Team 4 for today's event. It's going to be clearly to be on the most remarkable pickup truck race event of all time. Now, just going to have to give me a moment. Gonna have to go build up with some preparations on the drivetrain, brakes, add the ECU. Transmission will be installed on racing. Now let's check again on the measurement. Almost to be at 600 performance points. It'll be good enough. Now let's just gonna have to switch up on to the hard compound sports tire. It's gonna be quite peaking up to be on the reduced amount. Adding up with some ballast. Check again. And looks like it's good to go. Alright, let's go and take on race number 1 in pickup truck race to get the Ford Focus RS 2018. I'm so very excited about this event, you guys. It's gonna be a very good, proud American event to have 2 pickup trucks will battle out each other. It's Ford versus Toyota. We'll be taking on to have a good, excellent race. Alright, looks like we got some good opponents to have some different liveries isn't on the grid. Tundra F-150 Raptor is going to be a very good, awesome race to start. Let's go and have a good, excellent rolling start to have a nice, wonderful race. I'm so very great to have the nighttime is about to go shine. Okay, looks like there's Ed Porfilla. Jonathan 1 is in 10th place. Gonna have to overtake 2 of them and go right up ahead. Okay, just gonna have to keep this good dog together, folks. There's Daniel Soros is choosing a very good different livery on the F-150 Raptor. Alright, very good. Just gonna have to go keep on racing to stay clean. Excellent pass. But I mean, it's so awesome to have all kinds of different liveries on 2 types of pickup trucks is a very good, excellent competition. And also to have a good time condition to be set in nighttime. So let's go forward and kick it up on the 5th gear. Okay, there's A wig and B batter. Gonna have to take the inside to go right in. Okay. Come on, just gonna have to be patient. Alright, that's the ticket. Now, lap number 1 coming in towards the end, and here comes lap number 2. Fastest lap time I took, 1 minute 40.448 seconds. Only 3 pickup trucks to go, viewers. T. Yamanaka and A. Felix is now going to have to go in onto position 3 and 2. Okay, absolutely good job. Go for the maintain pace. Okay, close call to be going off the track. Okay, looks like our Haywood is welcome on board to be in the good track. Just gonna have to drive nicely and go well respect. UDRS in Sport Tech of the Ford F-150 Raptor is in the lead. Let's move on towards the end of lap number 2 before going faster to take the final lap. Pickup truck is so very fun out there in GT7, you guys. Just like Gran Turismo Sport, to have a very good type of pickup truck to do a one-on-one battle. But however, it's going to get much massive lineup information when it comes to do some competition, just like daily races, and also to be on the online lobby to be, well, specifically to be having some fun moments. Last lap I go, and go well improved for the lap time for only a minute 33.806 seconds. Keep it up. I hope my good dog is still in good condition. I'm talking about the Ford F-150 Raptor, folks. This pickup truck is going to be very good, excellent to do some main focus on the cornering. But it's all about having all-wheel drive. To have 2 pickup trucks is going to have to do well capable to be driving on the road and dirt to be used as a rally raid car. But not to mention, because I've always enjoyed doing some rally raid events to be using with the Enforcer version of the Ford F-150 Raptor to be used in Motorflix to hunt. But you guys might have to come check it out, because pickup trucks is a very good type of an Enforcer cop car. It's going to be well driven to be taking out with some outlaws. Now, just going to have to take the final turn I go. Do the last turn and take the inside of the apex to go smoothly. Absolutely job well done to take the checker flag. Alright, looks like that was a very good piece of cake to have first place, to have my own livery ever since from Test Season 2 in the Nations Cup. Sounds very sweet. And also to have an update for the lap time to go faster is 1 minute 31.914 seconds in a total time of 4 minutes 46.168 seconds in the Ford F-150 Raptor. But it's going to be a lot of good fun out there, viewers. 1 event down, 2 to go until 3 Ford vehicles are now going to be collected. Alright. Daily workout is already complete. To have a 3-star roulette ticket, I'll make sure to save 1 ticket to add another one to be on the next day. There you go. The 2018 Ford Focus RS is now acquired in the menu book and registered to the car index. Almost there to be at car collector level 28. Now, I have to make sure to have this thumbnail image to be needed to have this part of the memory highlight. Just gonna have to wait for the moment. Okay, that was a very good handling recovery for this part. Wow, I cannot believe it. Racing each other at nighttime to be on the headlights. Okay, just gonna have to give me 1 moment. I almost forgot about the race photos to be well needed. Okay, there you go. Thumbnail image captured, and perfect time to save a replay to be moving on in race number 2. Well, I kind of say that nighttime in Willow Springs International Raceway is going to be doing brilliant. So, we're heading up to Daytona for race number 2. We'll be getting the 2006 Ford GT is now received as a prize car. But we know this is going to be a very good, excellent track layout to be at Daytona Tri-Oval, just like the road course from Nations Cup since I have participated. But clearly, it was a lot of fun out there to stay focused and master every corners to be in the road section of Daytona. But luckily, I just ended up in first place because it was a lot of fun out there to have my very own livery to take the good podium, to have my hashtag, my GT moment is going to be doing perfectly to be part in Gran Turismo. But everybody would like to have a good share, to have a hashtag, my GT moment is a very good best memory ever since that you have enjoyed your best time in Gran Turismo 7. So let's go and take on the tri-oval track on Daytona, because this is going to be doing some excellent moment to see how pickup trucks can battle out each other to be in the speedway section on the track. But I'll make sure if two of them to be on the manufacturer brand on the same pickup truck type is going to be doing a lot of challenging on Northern Idaho Speedway. Alright, let's go in there and take a good excellent rolling start to be on the way. I'm so very excited to get everything going on out there, viewers. 3 seconds and go for the pace. Let's go up and take the inside, just like having NASCAR. Okay, just gonna have to slow down and go for the maintain pace. Save for some acceleration to be entered on the straightaway. So it might be quite possible to have standard type of version to be on the wide body modification. I should probably have to go for it to try it out and see how it looks like to become very different. But I'll make sure to have my Ford F-150 Raptor with a UDRS InSportec livery to be as a track car variation. But also to be labeled as a track truck car is going to be well fitted to be on the competition. So now just going to have to go right in to be on the excellent blocking position. Gonna have to take the outside to move on in lap number 2. Only 1 minute and 10.79 seconds is now currently to be on the higher roll. Let's kick it up on the high gear and take the inside. Gonna have to be gentle. Very good. Now moving on in sector number 2. But I know this race is going to be a piece of cake, just like American Sunday Cup is doing the different way. First place, here I come and take on for an excellent time trial to take the challenge. Sixth gear is going well. Lap time to be well improved for only 1 minute and 2.374 seconds to be on the fastest lap, viewers. Gonna have to master the technique on the inside and outside on Daytona. Luckily, if NASCAR vehicles will be coming to Gran Turismo 7, just like GT5 and GT6. But it was also to be part to be on NASCAR Heat 3 is doing some different part of the racing game title. Well, of course, it's going to be a very good differences to be on different racing games to be on this track. Gonna have to stay on the inside and wait for the straightaway to take the final turn. There we go. Just gonna have to stay on it. Only 1 minute to have a decimal of 673 seconds. Gonna have to keep going. Excellent run. now gonna have to do the right side before going back on to turn number 2 to be on the inside cornering. So let's see how faster can it go by under a minute. 10 seconds left on the deadline. Okay, keep it up. Almost close enough and doing the same time to be on a different average record. But I'm always gonna have to stay on 149 miles per hour to be on the range. Okay, there's nothing else to be worried about, viewers. Well, I'm still in the lead and go for the podium to be on the finish line. Okay, looks like the crowd is cheering for me, and here it comes to be on the checker flag. Oh yeah, first place for Team UTRS Insportec at Daytona International Speedway to be on a tri-oval. Now that's a very good, excellent pickup truck competition, you guys. First place, numero uno, to be on the spotlight to have a good, excellent fastest lap record by only a minute with a decimal at 6:73 seconds in lap number 3. Total time is 5 minutes 15.228 seconds. But I'm so very enjoyed to have this good proud moment out there to be on the American circuit, you guys. So much fun, and always having a piece of cake to have some installed parts ever since from the Nations Cup from test season 2. And there we go. The 2006 Ford GT is acquired on the menu book and registered to the car index. That's the spirit. Car collector level up to 28, and this is going to be a very good proud moment to have American cars is doing the best feature to be on this main course of the menu book segment. After menu book number 25 from the European Championship to collect 2 European manufacturer brands. But currently to move forward to have 2 American manufacturer brands is going to be doing some proud moment to have Ford will be doing number 26, until moving on in collection number 27 is Chevrolet. But not to mention, because Dodge might be quite also to be as a 3rd best favored American manufacturer brand. But there's also to have one other thing that I might need to do some quick preparation to do some short errand. But I'm not going back to the GT Cafe until I could probably have to try out with this wide body modification. This I really gonna have to try it out to see. For only different prices on any kinds of specific car to be well needed to be on the wide body modification. Just like any kinds of standard race modification from the previous Gran Turismo games such as GT1, GT2, and GT5. But however, in GT7, any road cars could be well put up to have some wide body modification to be well extended to be on the differences on the width range to be at 87.7 inches on the Ford F-150 Raptor. However, it might be depends on any kinds of different road cars to be on the width to have some different size amount. But unfortunately, going decrease or increase to be on the range of performance points is also to be well based. Installing a wide body will cause all custom parts fitted on the outside of the car to be removed. The default body shape cannot be restored once this work is done. Installing a wide body will change the shape of the car, meaning that custom parts designed for a default body shape whatever they are for the front, side, or rear of the car can no longer be fitted. So now let's try this out and have this one possible achievement to be well received. But warning, wide road is now also to be well rewarded. Alright, looks like work is complete. This F-150 Raptor is a very good beauty to be put up with some extended. But clearly to have some different custom parts was being removed after the wide body modification is complete. Just gonna have to make sure to go back by exiting out on the car maintenance and service on GT Auto before doing custom parts. That's how installing wide body modification is all about. Giving a new different look on any different road car is gonna be well doing some different styles to be well put up to have some different tag in it. So let's be patient until the apply will be going for the moment. Alright, 100% complete. But I'll make sure I'll have to take race number 3 later on. Let's go to the car customization to get all the parts on my Ford F-150 Raptor. We'll be back in. By the looks of it, when installing different kinds of parts is also to be well fitted. But it may be quite well reduced to be reverted back to its original self. So I could probably have to go with some different styles. Gonna have to go and revert it back to its normal self, except the hood parts. Okay, there you go. Type C is already fit. Caliper color should be needed as well. Alright, time to get these parts back together and go for race number 3 to head out on Colorado Springs to be on the lake. But I know this is going to be having a long waited delay to be uploaded on part number 27 after spending some hours on exporting videos with a different video editing. But it's going to have to take many patience, so I could probably have to do some more activities like putting up with some images for my wiki of fandom on UTRS car liveries and Vision Total Drama fan art liveries as well. But clearly to have some new rides on GT7 is going to be set to be scheduled later on. But I'll make sure I'll leave it to myself because I know about my project. It will might have some new additional batch of Total Drama liveries to have some different cars in GT7, so every Gran Turismo players could probably have to try it out to see how it feels. But also to have one other extra reminder to be doing with some custom race is going to be a very good customization to be on the multi-class. So let's go to Colorado Springs, and we have Dirt Champion is now featured after European Championship. Race number 3 to get the 2011 Ford F-150 Raptor is going to be the final event. But I'll make sure if I could probably have to get the dirt tires. That's how the #1 main step is to get one from the tuning shop. I almost forgot about it, folks. That's how what we need to do is to get some dirt tires before doing race number 3 at Colorado Springs to be on the dirt. Let's purchase some dirt tires and go right back in to be on the world circuits. Alright. Just to be as always to have 3 laps around the track, just like Big Willow to be on the first event. but different prize rewards is going to be doing some same thing as always. So let's go in there and hit the dirt and go faster to have an all-wheel drive rally pickup truck raid car. Will be step up and go for the handling. Okay, just gonna have to get myself to do some treatment on my forehead. Man, so much things to do out there, viewers. It's like having a lot of homework like every day. But I'll make sure I'll have to get a hold of myself, so I could probably have to do some more racing until tomorrow is Saturday. Alright. Looks like 12 driver is about to be cruising around on the dirt, because it's going to get a lot of fun out there after taking 2 events on the road surface asphalt. Let's get in there and get ready to roll out to have 3 seconds to have a good excellent dirt driving technique. Feel so alive and go in to take action. Okay, Jonathan 1 is now currently on position 10. Gonna have to watch my pace. The style might be very different, just like without having a wide body kit. But only the difference is by the look of my Ford F-150 Raptor after being purchased on the car maintenance and service. It's gonna get much differences to be well compared to be on the original, and also to have that wide body modification is going to be perfectly to have some installed parts to be well capable. But only kinds of different specific cars to be well put up to have some different body kits to be well extended. But it's going to get much excited out there to see it, and oh man! I just barely took a jump and go for a recovery to avoid a rollover. Sounds like doing an off-road extreme. I could probably go and live for it. And also to just go and live with it, I mean just gonna have to drive carefully and do a well stable condition to be on this well driving balance. Okay, let's go and take lap number 2. Gonna have to step right in, find your line to be on the dirt trail, just like national A license. But I mean, I could probably have to do international A license later on for the next video if I could probably have to take on Chevrolet for the next menu book. Okay, let's stay on track. Gonna have to go right in to do a smooth turn. Okay, and Mendoza is currently in position 2 in the Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. Okay, looks like B-Batter did a good job staying in the lead and go for some wide open advantage to go push up to the limit. Yeah, that's how pickup trucks love to do some speed bump on the off-road areas. I won't hold back. Just gonna have to be patient until the final lap. We'll do a final showdown. Kick it up on the high gear, I go, and go steep in onto turn 1. That's the ticket. First place, here I go, and master the dirt. But I can't wait to go for any dirt events to be on the Group B class. Is going to be doing some awesome moments to be on the high prize earnings. Sounds like having a different way to do some prize credits to be on the farming work, you guys. But I could probably have to start building up with some more currency credits to get up onto 100,000 million credits. Okay, keep it up. Gonna have to go careful on the speed bump. Yeah, American off-road style is doing some excellent work with the handling. Okay, here I go. Let's stay on track before doing the final turn. Final stretch, I moved on. And here comes the checker flag to be on the podium. Yippee-ki-yay, first place on the podium. Now that's off-road competition, you guys. That's how off-road racing in the pickup truck is doing a hard work of racing to drive well and drive carefully to be in the off-road trail. Solid fine work and fastest lap time to be on lap number 3 for only 1 minute and 32.940 seconds in a total time of 4 minutes 42.738 seconds. And this is going to be the very good fine gold reward trophy, and also to have another Ford F-150 Raptor is now acquired to be on the menu book to be added for a second, and also to be labeled in third for the pickup truck into the garage. There you go. Just what I need to have a second Ford F-150 Raptor to have my Total Drama fan art livery to be well imported. Now, I might have to do a captured thumbnail image to be on the moment. Just give me 1 second to see which background for this replay for doing a thumbnail. But man, I cannot believe I just barely took that jump. Okay, guess this is the part where I could probably have to do this part of the cutscene intro up onto my channel. Hold on, I think I just finally got the perfect spot. Okay, just gonna have to wait for it. There you go. Thumbnail image has been put up a spotlight to have a good cover on the replay. But it's gonna get blurry, but I'll have to take that to give for only 60%. Very good and awesome fun moment to be on the pickup truck race event for only 3 rounds to be located in American racing circuits. So let's go back to the GT Cafe to have a good picture perfect to have 3 different kinds of Ford road cars is now going to be a very good excellent background. So I hope Luca is going to be so proud of me for having 3 Ford vehicles is going to be set and good to be on Laguna Seca. Beautiful. Very beautiful to have a supercar, an all-wheel drive pickup truck, and also to have a Ford Focus RS is now part of it. Congratulations! You got all 3 cars. This complete your Ford collection. Once you collect your rewards, I got some stories to tell you about these cars. Oh yeah baby! Special Stage Route X is now unlocked and made available to have a good excellent long distance straightaway to have some good run out there. But I can't wait for this good moment for having a great time in GT7 folks, just like GT Sport to have an update from January 2019 update. Now, let's give a good story from Luca to hear about these 3 kinds of Ford road cars by over 120 years in the making. Ford Motor Company is one of the world's largest car manufacturers. It has produced everything from legendary sports cars such as the Ford GT to popular full-size pickup truck like the F-150. It even built hot hatches like the Focus. In other words, the company pretty much built everything that ran on four wheels. The first car appeared around the end of the 19th century, and they were reserved for only the rich and resourceful. But Ford came up with the assembly line, which allowed for mass production, making cars accessible to many. Before the assembly line, the process of producing an automobile was a long one. They were built by hand, one at a time, with workers moving between each unit on the factory floor. In 1908, Ford introduced the assembly line that had the cars move while the workers stay in place. This resulted in production on mass scale, which also lowered car prices drastically. One of the cars produced on Ford's early production line was the legendary Model T. Around 15 million Model Ts were built over a 20-year period. The owner of the company then was Henry Ford, and he'll always be remembered as the man who revolutionized the industry. That was a lovely story about the history of Ford, Luca. I am so very proud to have this good story for only over 120 years to have Ford to be as the first ever manufacturer brand in the world. So now after menu book number 26 to have 3 different kinds of Ford vehicles, so we're heading up to have number 27 is going to be the next American collection is Chevrolet. Sounds like my kind of a favorite menu book to have 3 kinds of different Corvettes, so I could probably have to give a good look on the preview. Alright, looks like 3 kinds of Chevy Corvette is also to be acquired to have 3 different kinds of generation models. I could probably have to get these 3 cars to be put up as well. Sounds pretty good and excellent. But before that, I'll have to make sure to wrap this up before at the end of the video. It takes a lot of possibility to have different events or different kinds of driving missions, and license tests is going to be well needed. But also to have to keep a good eye out on May 15 before the start of round 1 of 2022 Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup, which is going to be scheduled to be on Sunday. But I'll make sure I'll have to look forward to take on in the first round before moving on in round 2 will be scheduled to be on a later date. But I'll make sure I'll have to keep working hard and proceed forward to be as a YouTuber to get up onto 1,000 subscribers. I have a job to do, you guys. I'll make sure I'll leave that to me to get settled in to have this part of the walkthrough. We'll be continuing on in part number 29. Thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again on the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.